Almost, it looks like Manchester City's struggle is not over. It's not over. Just when I thought after the games against Wolves, I thought their struggle is over. They are now coming back to their usual best, not knowing that it was a camouflage or camouflage. It was a camouflage, because I think Wolves was just bad. Wolves was bad because even that performance, Manchester City didn't perform that good. They only beat Wolves by 4, but they didn't perform the Manchester City performance. We didn't see it, but like we thought, probably they are getting their acts in order, not knowing that Charlie, all was come off like now they are back to their default setting. They are back again to their usual City we saw last season. Now against Tottenham, they had a shambolic performance against Tottenham, and today against Brighton, what? It was woeful. Especially the second half, it was terrible. The first half, I can say the first half, they controlled the game, they dominated the game, they created some chances, scored through Haaland. Even Haaland should have scored at least 2 goals in the first half. Oscar Bob was, I think he was not decisive in the first half. And then Mamouche was holding the ball a little bit too much in the first half, making an awkward decisions. Manchester City should have scored at least 2 in the first half, but they failed to. Then in the second half, Brighton came at them. Milner scored on a penalty, and then Gruda on the 89th minute to give Brighton the 3 points. Now, Manchester City is done. If you watch Manchester City play football, you know that they are done. They are nowhere near to the level of Manchester City we used to know, even 20%. They are not up to 20% of the City we used to know. Pep Guardiola is done. Pep Guardiola needs some rest. Seriously speaking, Pep Guardiola really needs some rest because the guy is tired. The man is absolutely tired. You see, you can't cheat nature. You cannot, once you are going high, you come down. There's a reason why when you are born, you start growing. It will get to a point you start aging. That's a reason. There's a reason. If your ideas are top notch, time will come, your brain will relax, your brain will be tired. So Pep Guardiola is catching up to reality. The Pep Guardiola fans that were insulting Mourinho is bad, Mourinho is bad. Pep Guardiola is literally getting to that stage. If Pep Guardiola stay in this coaching for 5 years, next 5 years, you become like Alonkonto. Like you become rubbish, because you look at this Manchester City, they cannot press again. They cannot press. They cannot build up from the back. Brighton were pressing Manchester City high up the pitch, even preventing Manchester City from building from the back. At some point, Trafford couldn't even know what to do. It had to take Rodri to come and then start the build-up. It's done. Pep Guardiola is done. I don't know whether he should resign or whether he should just manage and end the season or what. But after this season, Pep Guardiola should just take some rest. Even if he's going to take some rest for 2 years, go back to international coaching or probably get a team again. But for now, Pep Guardiola needs some rest. Yes.